I had to yell at a student, and it was for her own good. Poor little thing, she looked like nobody had ever yelled at her before. But I had to yell at her as loud as I could, just so she would understand the importance of doing a ki. I mean, the girl, we were doing one-step sparring, and nobody was yelling. So it was mostly kids there that day, so none of the kids were yelling doing their one-steps. So one of the other adults showed up, and I said, okay, go over there. We adults, we're going to be the attackers, and let's put some pressure on them and make sure that you yell at them when you're doing your one-steps, okay? Do the ki. And he didn't even do a ki like he does when he's going after another adult. And so I stopped everything, and I just had everybody watch. Now, when she wasn't being yelled at by the attacker, her responses were fine. But all I did was add in the element of a good ki, and it threw her off. Just the noise alone occupied enough brain space so that she started to forget what she was doing. First, it shook her. Then she didn't really know how to respond. And all she had to do was just any block she wanted and any hit she wanted. So after I yelled at her, or I should say I ki'd a few more times, she got used to it, and then she was ki'ing almost as loud as me. So I guess the moral of this rant is, you gotta yell at your students sometimes. No, don't scream at them and call them a bunch of names unless you're doing some kind of scenario training, and then that's up to the rules and regulations of wherever you're teaching. But make them ki. Your voice is a weapon. It can be used as a weapon to confuse the opponent, to confuse your attackers, or sometimes to get attention. And you may even get help. If somebody hears a lady going, "Gah, gah," they turn around and look and she's being attacked by somebody, they may run over there to her defense. Right? That's right. Oh, and speaking of yelling at students the other way, if you're doing some type of scenario training, I just try to get the volume, but instead of using racial slurs, I literally say, racial slur, racial slur. And people laugh when I do that. I'm like, you know why I'm doing that, because I can't do that at the community center. Can't actually say it. I'll say, bad words, insults, insults. And while I can't actually say those bad words and insults, I'm trying to drive the point home of not letting yelling throw you off your self-defense game. Peace.